I told you I'd be back. Well, I picked up another book that I initially bought because I wanted to learn how to interact with Muslims in case I was ever assigned a Muslim client when I was still a home health aide. And I had been contemplating this book for quite a while, but then when I got a chance to buy it on eBay, and it's the same place where I got the book I just reviewed, and so I did. This one's a hardcover. It's called The Book of Manners, and it's published by Darussalam, which is a very, very good publishing company for Islamic books. And in fact, I think another book that I have that was given to me by the Imam of a local masjid gave me that, and I think that's where my English translation of the Quran came from, but I'd have to look that up. But anyway, but this is a book of manners, and it deals with all kinds of situations, from women's issues, dealing with men, men dealing with women, how you greet someone when you come in, how you behave when you enter the masjid, and even in regards to showing hospitality. And what this book includes is, I'll show you a page, just a sample page. It's probably hard to get close up, but it has answers to questions presented by various scholars, and it incorporates various hadiths that were presented by Bukhari, Muslim, and others who collected the hadiths in their life with Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him. And it has the Arabic script and the English translation, and it also has verses from the Quran, which is obviously the most important source. So it's a good book. And some of the scholars will take certain elements of, some of this is probably based on fiqh too, and it will interpret for the modern day society, as in how do you deal with things when involving technology, and just even manner of walking. For instance, here's one. Get this, the bowl. Well, that was probably hard to do, but it's it has the bolded line is the topic. For instance, it is forbidden to drag one's garment on the ground with a feeling of haughtiness and self-conceit. And then it basically describes why you do not want to do that. You want to move with humility and and not show yourself off just to be showing yourself off. Like how in the Bible Jesus would rip on certain people of the leadership of the Jews for doing deeds just so that other people can see him. Well, you don't want to do that. You want to do things in humility and respect. I mean, that's what manners is all about. And so I've been flipping through this book, and although some of the things don't directly apply to me because I'm not married, so I can't deal with a husband. I can't deal with kids, unless you count my cat. But it doesn't mention cats, darn it. But this is another good book, and again, Darussalam is a very good publisher, so it's worth checking out, and it will be a good teaching tool for teaching your kids how to behave properly, especially if you're trying to raise them up Muslim, or even non-Muslims could use this book, I think, because it just plain teaches good manners. So that's what this world needs, and so I'm going to try to apply as much of this as I can. Although, like I said, certain aspects I can't, but that's okay with me. So those are my thoughts on that. So I'll kick this off to you for your viewing pleasure, and assalamu alaikum and do widzenia.